Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Hermaphrodites, transgenders, cross-dressers, Indians, Native Americans, African Americans. Yeah.
South Africans.
Yeah. Czechoslovakians.
Egyptians.
Whatever the hell you are. Welcome to the second installment of the Brahdcast. So far, we've had a reasonable amount of views from what we thought, so I just wanted to welcome you to me and
Joe Gianelli.
And
our show. Thank you very much for tuning in, Mom, Dad, relatives. Actually, you know what the weird thing is? My mom and dad have not listened to this, which is fine with me because I feel like they would disown me for partially for some things I might have said. I don't know. What other countries? Let's see. Somalia. You think some Somalians are listening? Do Somalians have computers? Do they listen?
They just... I don't even know
they
what the hell...
pirate,
where are Somalians?
Look for food? I don't know. You know, I was talking to... We worked with a kid who's from Egypt, and I said to him the other day, I said, I don't understand about people that live in sand desert areas. Like, we send them food all the time. Where are we sending them food? They can't grow food because they live in the fucking sand.
And they still fucking hate us.
And they still hate us. They still hate us. We drop food from airplanes and they fucking hate us, no matter what.
Fucking Americans, you stupid
pricks.
pricks.
We hate you, stupid lifestyle. Yet they all want to come over here and they love our food. We send them fucking food. They love it. But anyway, the thing I was saying was, why don't these people move to where there's food? Like, why don't we just, instead of sending them food all the time, we should just get the planes, put them on the planes, and fly them to where they can just grow some fucking food. Aren't they right near, like, the Fertile Crescent? You know, isn't that, like, in the Bible? Like, they all walked for 40 years with Moses to the fucking places where they could grow food? Like...
I think it's just all a mirage. Everything's just a mirage.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's just a mirage, bro.
It's just all a mirage, bro.
They see plants, but they're so fucked up on the heat that it's just a mirage, my friend.
I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand any of it. So, well, thank you. I had a hell of a weekend this weekend. How was your Easter?
It was pretty... It was mediocre. I fed horses carrots.
You fed horses carrots for Easter?
Well, I did that on Easter, yeah.
You did that on... Where?
And I drank mimosas.
Do you normally
I'm real
feed
straight.
Horses carrots? Is that like a weekly...
No, it was like my first time.
Do you have a stall of horses?
No, I just pulled on the side of the road.
You just pulled over somewhere? You were driving to Grandma's and you pulled over and just fed some horses carrots?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't your carrot? You're just like, oh, bite it, but bite it gently, you know, like how you like a little bit of teeth.
I was going to go to the store, and then I was like, I could go for a good horse blowjob right now.
Blowjob, so you just pulled over.
Their
and
gums were just slobbering all over my wiener.
They use too much teeth, though. That's the problem with horse blowjobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have giant dicks, though, horses.
I didn't see.
Like
I wasn't looking.
Animal size to cock ratio, like they have giant cocks.
I guess. I mean, I haven't seen any hard horse
you never saw, like,
lately.
a movie? Oh, what was the movie where what's his name was jerking off the horse?
Freddy Got Fingered.
Freddy Got Fingered. Yeah, where he just pulls over. He's
I used to watch that movie when I was in like 5th grade, and I was like, oh, what is fingered? This is like before I knew what the word fingered meant. And then like later on in life, I'm like, I was watching that shit.
That was okay.
Yeah.
I was like 10 and I didn't know what it was, and that was okay. I was watching that. Yeah, I could watch that movie, but for some reason I couldn't watch Beavis and Butthead when I was a kid. My parents had like shows that I couldn't watch. I had friends who weren't allowed to watch The Simpsons. Like, that's how uptight some people were.
Were those your Jewish friends who aren't even allowed to watch TV on Sundays?
I don't even know if they have a TV next door, honestly.
How many people in this cul-de-sac are Jewish?
The ones next to us are Hasidic. The guy next to me, he's half black. His name is Mr. Brown, which is hilarious, I think. He's half black, half white. His name is Mr. Brown.
He's African-American.
African-American.
That is politically correct.
That's the politically correct.
Even if you're Jamaican or something, it's African-American. You're not from Africa.
We've gotten several emails this past week about people complaining about our usage of black and making fun of black people.
Several. That's how famous we are. And I say fuck way too much. But
he says fuck too much, and we make fun of black people too much. So, I don't know. I think we just made fun of those people, but regardless, whatever.
We're racist fucking pigs.
We're racist pigs that curse too much. What are you going to do? Listen to somebody else. I don't know what to tell you. No, don't. Listen to us for now. And then once we get big enough, you can fucking listen to whoever you want. I don't care. And then the third house over there, there's 4 houses in this cul-de-sac. The 4th house over there is all Mexicans. And I don't know which ones live there and which ones don't. Like, we have this thing outside of my house right now for sale. And the guy's eyeballing the other day, taking fucking pictures of it, like our camper we're trying to get rid of. and he's fucking eyeballing it, taking pictures and shit. I don't know if he's gonna, like, rob us, or if he's gonna try and buy it. I don't know. Like, we've had shit stolen off of our lawns here. Like, somebody... This was great. A few years ago, we were cleaning out, doing spring cleaning like we are right now this time of year. Clearly, I mean, our house is beautiful right now from all the spring cleaning.
It's not bad.
No, there's clutter everywhere. But whatever, that's for my parents to bitch about, not me. So, yeah, I live with my parents, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
From the first installment, if this is your second time tuning in, he's 31 years old, not gay, white, lives with his parents, doesn't drink alcohol.
If this is your second bite of the Brahdcast sandwich, those are the stats. So, we were doing some spring cleaning, and I had some bicycles. We had, like, bicycles on the lawn. We were doing some... It wasn't a garage sale, but we were, like, taking everything out of the garage, you know, putting it back, whatever, cleaning up. And then we're all in the backyard raking leaves or some bullshit. Come back, all the bicycles on the front lawn are gone. We're like, what the fuck is this? Somebody really steal... And they were, like, old, rusty beach cruiser... But it was disgusting. Like, who would want these things? So, we go down the street. I'm like, all right, you guys go left... So my parents go to the right, and they go like 4 blocks down, and they see this family having a garage sale, and these 2 little 15-year-old black kids, African-American kids, sitting out
Jamaicans.
front.
They might be Jamaicans.
They might have been Jamaican. They weren't, but they might have been. They weren't. And they're selling our bicycles. Our 2 rusty beach cruisers that my mom rode around the neighborhood 10 years ago because she thought she was going to get in shape, but she never did. She realized she's a fucking smoker, and you can't ride a bike 10 miles a day as a smoker. It's not possible. So... They're selling them, and my dad goes up and goes, what are you doing with our bicycles? He's like, what are you talking about? Like, those are our bikes. You just stole them off our lawn. I'm like, no, we didn't. He goes, yes, they are. I'm going to take them back, and if you have a problem with that, you can call the cops. So my dad has a pickup truck. He just picked them up, put them in the back of his truck, and came home. And we, you know, me and my brother Joe, we were like, we didn't find anything. And they're like, here's our bikes. We found them. It was so ridiculous. Like, I can't believe that they thought they were writers.
Yeah,
They,
typical fucking scumbags. They think they could just take whatever the fuck is theirs, and they're right. You're wrong just because you're a fucking white guy. And, I mean, they're black, but
they were just giving us so much attitude about it. Like, I don't understand. Like, these are the same people. We go to their house, you know, and they just... It was their house, I understand, and we went on their lawn. But they came on our property first and took our property. They stole from us. Like, we didn't call the cops. We weren't dicks about it. We just took our property back.
But you're trespassing on them because you're on their lawn. They could steal your shit, but it's now theirs because they're smarter than you because you're stupid. And you know what? They probably don't fucking tip either.
Oh my God, I know. These are probably the same fucking people that we deliver to. Like, we both deliver pizza, by the way, if you guys didn't hear the first episode. We both deliver pizza.
We're losers.
Absolutely. So this is why we do this. This is our outlet. But anyway... This is I can't believe you said that. This is the same fucking people that we go to their house and the order's $14.95 because they get a pie with pepperoni on it, and they fucking give us $15 and go, hey, keep the change.
Yeah, keep it. Like, you owe them something for them giving you 5 cents. What the fuck can you get for 5 cents?
Nothing. I just drove to your house. First of all, the price of gas. Like, a gallon of gas is like $3.50 or somewhere around there. And I just drove to your house. We cooked your food for you. We have no delivery charge, by the way, the place we work at. So if you're one of those fucking people out there that are ordering food and you're not tipping, even though there's no delivery charge, like, you're a scumbag. And you're a bicycle lawn-stealing piece of shit.
Yeah. You are the same as those fucking 2 little 13-year-old black kids, however old they are. You're the fucking same. If you don't tip, or if you tip $2, for example... You're a fucking piece, because I make my living off of that.
Yeah, like these people, look, it's not a race thing, it's not a color thing, it's not a gender thing, it's a piece of shit thing. A piece of shit is a state of mind. It's a state of being. It's just your presence. It's how you are. It's not being mindful of other people. It's not being aware that other people exist. That I went through the trouble, and yes, it's my job, but I get paid $5 a fucking hour, okay?
Cash.
I don't get cash.
Off the books. IRS, where the hell are you at?
I don't get reimbursements for deliveries. If I make 15 deliveries a night and nobody tips me, I get $5 an hour. That's it, okay? So if I work 5 to 10 in a night and nobody tips me, I made $25. That's it. And I probably spent about 15 or so on gas. So... if I bring you your food to your home, to your front fucking door, and hand it to you, and I tell you it's $14.95, you better at least give me I don't know. What do you think? Average tip?
Well, they should give you like $25, but that's an unreasonable
That's
tip.
Not gonna
That's
happen.
a $10 tip.
It's an unreasonable tip. $10 is an unreasonable tip.
At least, if you're going to tip, at least give... It sucks, but at least give $3.
$3. I would say $3.
$3, I walk away, I'll throw a seat on your lawn, but I'm not...
Now, what do you think the basis of a tip is? Like, what requires a better tip? What requires a worse tip? Like, what do you think the premise is for a tip?
It depends on how, like, if you have a... Let's say it's like $60 or above, you should at least give like $5 to $10. Mm-hmm. If it's like, I'll go to a door, it'll be $80, they'll give me 82 and be like, keep it. Oh, thanks, asshole. Well, my arms were fucking falling off when I was bringing this to your fucking door and you're having me wait there for 5 minutes. Like, dude, I'm not that strong. I mean, I'm a fucking beast. I'm a monster. I'm pretty strong, but I'm not that strong. I cannot hold $80 worth of food, $60, whatever.
Oh, and ring the doorbell at the same time.
Yeah.
Or knock, because most of your doorbells don't fucking work.
Yeah.
So, I think it depends on the distance of their house between the shop and their house. Like, if they're right around the block and they ordered a pie and they give me $2, I'm not going to be as mad as if it was, say, like he said, an $80 order that's like 10 minutes down the road and you give us $2. That will drive me nuts, you know? We could be like, a certain kid that used to work for us that he went to a house, he got a bad tip, and he had an extra thing of, they returned it to him. They didn't
balsamic,
want it.
Right?
Yeah, they didn't want it. And he took the thing of balsamic vinaigrette, put it under their tire, so that when they backed out, they would just crush it. It was hilarious. He didn't even get fired for that. I loved it. It was so great.
There's also another person who we work with, and, I'm not going to say if he works there stale or not, but every time someone doesn't tip him, let's say he has a humongous dip in, he'll take that dip out and he'll throw it right on your windshield. So for you non-tippers, I hope you get that dip on your windshield, because you know what?
God.
He feels a sense of morale in that. Like, he won. You might not have tipped him, but he won the fucking war.
That's
he won the
his
battle.
Victory.
Yeah.
And with change, too, change is the worst. If someone goes to your house, goes to the effort of driving their fucking food, oh my God, the change thing. If someone drives fucking food to your house and you pay them in change, you suck dicks, you fuck babies, you kill orphans, I don't care. You're a fucking scumbag. You're a piece of shit. If you order something that's $15 and you give me a $10 bill and $5.25 in change, you should go play in traffic, jump in a river, and let iguanas eat your dick. I fucking hate you. Go kill yourself. I hope someone shits on your children. I hope your kid. I hope you have a kid. I hope you get married. You have a nice fucking wedding. Everyone approves of it. Everyone goes to your wedding. They love it. You get your wife pregnant. Oh, it's so beautiful. You have a kid. He's so fucking healthy. Oh, he goes through school. You raised him. He's so smart. He learns how to talk. He does all these things. Oh, he's talking at 11 months. Oh, he's walking when he's 5 fucking months. Oh, he's so smart. He's going to be in Mensa. Oh, he's 3 years old. He's in preschool. He's the smartest fucking kid in preschool. Oh, he learns how to take a shit by himself when he's 2. Oh, he's so great. He goes to fucking kindergarten, first day of school. Your bus gets fucking plowed by a bigger bus, and your kid's fucking head explodes. That's what I hope happens to you and your family if you fucking give people change on a delivery. And if you ask for change, that's even worse. I hope that you go on vacation to Japan and Godzilla eats your fucking wife. That's what I hope happens.
Yeah, you stupid motherfucker.
You give someone change, and what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it? I put the money in my pocket with it, but I'm going to put it in my car, and you know what? It's going to go in my fucking change jar. Yeah, and there it's just going to sit forever. I don't know.
Yeah, and then like 8 months later, when I think that I have a shit ton of change and I go and cash it in, and it's $13, and I can't even fucking get a quarter tank of gas, because, you know what, change is the fucking worst thing in the world. Do not get fucking change.
And it was $20, but I brought it to the change thing or TD Bank, and they took out like $6 of it, because that's what they do. I went to TD Bank, this is hilarious, real quick. I went to TD Bank, cashed in a bunch of change a couple weeks ago, and it was like $17. It was something like that. It was like 4 months of change from work, and it was like $17. So I bring it to the front, and the guy goes, "Oh, do you have an account with us?" I was like, "No." He goes, "Oh, how old?" He goes, "Are you 24 or under?" And I'm like, "No." He goes, "Ah, too bad." And I'm like, "Wait, why is that too bad?" He goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you." I'm like, "No, are you calling me old?" And he gets this panic look on his face, and he's like, no. And the manager was standing next to him, and he was like a trainee or something. So she says to me, she goes, "No, he's not trying to offend you. You can open an account that's free." like a free checking account, student checking or something, if you were under that age, you know? And I'm like, well, I'm 31. Do you have any free accounts for me? And they were like, no. I'm like, oh, well, then don't make fun of me for how old I am. Yeah. I'm like, can you just give me my money and I'll leave? Give me my $17 that I cashed in and let me fucking leave.
Thought I'd try out my sea legs.
Well, you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dang.
Yes, I know that.
What the fuck is this trash, Joe? Another fucking Janelli favorite over here with
It's
the
the
shitty song.
Rammstein Du hast.
Are you fucking German?
Is this, what were you, 6 when this song came out?
I don't fucking know. It's
This is great. Listen to this. Du hast.
and yet again,
It's so great. No,
fewer
this,
listeners
this
every
is
fucking
so great.
second.
My mom likes this song.
Oh, cool, dude. Nobody cares.
I played this song with my girlfriend in the car, and she works with developmentally disabled people. So we played this song with the one girl in the car, and I was like going crazy, and the girl's like staring. She's like, autism. She's like staring at me like, what is wrong with you? Like she thought I was crazy.
Well, you are fucking crazy. Listen to you.
Listen to this. This is good.
Turn this shit off. Nobody wants to hear this anymore, yeah. Fucking
Du
trash.
hast. Du hast is so great. And nobody knew what it says. Like, just say, do you hate, you love? It's like, nobody really cares. That band made an ass ton of money off that song. That song was huge.
Yeah, they're all probably broke, in jail, or dead.
Oh, definitely. Isn't that ridiculous? These bands go huge like that. Everyone goes to see them at these huge concerts, and no one gives a shit about them now. They're on like some weird "What Happened to Them" show.
They probably had no manners, just like the stupid ass Asian girl that I was walking behind at the store the other day too.
That's a good lead-in.
Yeah,
is that a good lead-in?
Is that relevant to anything we were just talking about?
No, not at all. But that was our next topic. That was a good lead-in, though. That was good.
All right.
So what happened?
All right. So
clearly you have something you need to get off your chest. So go ahead.
I gotta
shave it off your chest.
Gotta get the cock off my chest.
What?
All right.
The cock off your chest? Is that like a saying the kids are saying now? You know, like tweeting or cock off my chest.
Yes. Tweeting, cock off my chest.
You know,
like,
things like
what's
that.
Up? Same things.
Roll full. LOL.
Rafflecopter. Raffle mayo.
What's the one? There's one like live your. I don't even know.
YOLO.
YOLO. That's it. YOLO. What the fuck is YOLO?
It means you only live once, aka you're a fucking tool bag.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
That?
Like
I'll see that on like Facebook. Hashtag YOLO.
It's hashtag you're a fucking loser and you want attention. So you and your other fucking YOLO followers.
Yeah, you only live once, but that doesn't mean you have to live like a douchebag and, like he said, without manners.
Yeah, it's fucking... Alright, so, back to my story of the stupid-ass fucking... She was Asian, but that's not the point here.
She just happened to be Asian.
Yeah, she was a stupid
God,
piece.
you know what I just realized? We really do go off on race. Like that's what matters. Like, we don't tell stories, oh, I was behind a white woman the other day in line and nothing happened, and that's what it was. Oh, real quick, this was so ridiculous. I was behind a white family the other day. Because it doesn't matter, we don't care.
They're not white, they're fucking Americans. I don't want to hear
whatever. I was behind them, they
correct.
had a little German in them maybe, they had a little English in them, I don't know, whatever. But I was standing behind them in line, I was at Rita's the other day because Rita's is fucking amazing, the gelati with the, oh my god. Anyway, so I'm in line at Rita's and the lady in front of me is holding a baby, and the baby's on her shoulder, like backwards facing me. All of a sudden the baby looks up, like gets this look of pure intention on his face, and just looks at me, puts out his hand, and goes, Joe! And like points at me, and knew my fucking name. I freaked out. I said to the lady, I'm like, did your kid just call me Joe? She was like, oh, yeah, well, it's a common name, you know? I'm like, no, why does your baby know my name? Like, it completely freaked me out.
Probably because you fucking tried to kidnap him or something.
Maybe. Is that what it is? He found that I wanted to shit on him and let the bus run him over. And so, sorry, go ahead. I just thought it was very weird. This fucking kid was pointing at me saying my name. But go ahead, sorry.
Alright, so I'm walking through. There's two doors. First door, the girl like doesn't hold the door open, and I see that. So the second door, like...
Wait, you went in, hold on. You were walking in?
I was walking right behind this girl. I wasn't
walking behind her. So she's in front of you, you're walking behind
She goes to the first door, doesn't see me.
Was this like at Wawa? Like the whole couple door thing where... There's like a rule when you go into a store. Like, you're supposed to hold the door for the person in front of you or the one behind you, and you say thank you. You don't have to say you're welcome, but a thank you.
People grow up under fucking rock, and some people don't know that that's what you're supposed to
They fucking eat rocks, and okay.
Yeah, they fucking should kick rocks and eat marbles, whatever the fuck the hip kids say.
All right, so you're walking in behind her. She opens what happens?
All right, so she opens the first door, and like, just to let her body go, doesn't see me. Then
she doesn't do the little courtesy push for the next person?
Nothing. Turns around, sees me, looks right at my face, and I'm like, alright, she'll definitely get me the second time. Opens the door just enough to get her body through, lets it go. So I throw the door open, and I'm like, well, thank you very much. And she had headphones in, and she looks at me, and I'm like, yeah, thanks. And I wave in her face. And she thinks all of a sudden I'm the biggest douchebag in the world.
Oh, yeah. Because you're calling her on her shit. Yeah. And you're the fucking asshole, right?
Oh, I'm a guy, I have a penis, I'm a scumbag. Yeah, that's not how it works, stupid Asian girl. Fuck you. Like, you're the one who just... You have no fucking manners. Like, you fucking were raised by a bunch of wonton fucking tacos. Like, I don't know what the fuck you are. I hate you.
Raised by Asian wolves under the Mount Fuji in the dark forest.
I hope you pull out of the parking lot and you get fucking clipped and your ovary explodes.
Your sideways vagina falls off. I don't know, whatever Asians
Yeah, whatever the fuck, the upside down fucking cake vagina. I don't know.
You remember that when you were in school? People were like, oh, Asian girls have sideways vaginas. Like, what about the half Asian? Do they have, like, the hashtag, like, the little... the gash, the sideways gash, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, all I know is that there's a rule, especially in New Jersey, there is a rule. There's not a lot of courtesy in New Jersey. People cut you off, they say shit, they scream, fuck you, out the car to the person next to you. Like, they utter upset, just so obscene to people around here. Like, no reason. Like, you speed up to go in front of them, everyone speeds up, nobody yields properly, they just floor it just to get in front of you, so they're one car in front of you at a yield, at like a merge. It's so ridiculous, it makes no sense. But the only spot of courtesy there is in New Jersey is at Wawa. Now, Wawa, if you don't know, if you live below Sayreville or Philadelphia, if you know what Wawa is, you know that there's a courtesy when you walk into Wawa and any other store. But Wawa especially because there's double doors at Wawa. There's the two doors on the side and then the one in the middle to go into the door. Now, when you go in, if there's someone in front of you or coming out, you always hold the door for the person, and you give a thank you. You're welcome's fine too, but you always give a thank you. You hold the door and you go in. That's like the one part of courtesy in New Jersey. Now, when you break that rule of courtesy, you are a despicable heathen if you're not going to hold the door for someone else in front of you. It's common courtesy, and I don't know where these people... Look, I grew up with a good family, you grew up with a good family. Like, we're both lucky in that sense. That we both grew up, we went to good schools and stuff, we went to college and stuff like that. So I guess we have more opportunity than other people to learn our manners. But, like, I feel like it's a common sense thing. Maybe because I'm a man and maybe because I'm a logical person, but I understand common sense. And, well, I mean, even going back to the tipping thing we said before, people grow up and you understand what tipping is. You understand that it's necessity. You go to a restaurant employees, they make $2.13 an hour, waitresses. You have to tip them because that's their money. Us delivery drivers, that's our money. That's how we make our money, from tips. So, those are the same people that aren't holding doors. These are the same fucking people. I was at Target the other day. Same fucking person. I'm pulling into the parking lot. I'm driving in, and there's a lady walking in front of me with her shopping cart. Just pushing her fucking cart, walking along.
Was she old?
No, she was just like a normal lady. She was white.
Well, now that we clarified that.
She was just a normal lady, and she's just walking, maybe in her 40s or something. Normal lady just walking right in the middle of where people drive. Right in the fucking middle. And I'm driving, and I wanted to run her over. I didn't run her over, obviously, or I'd be in fucking jail or hiding somewhere. But I didn't run her over. I'm going behind her, and I'm creeping up slow enough that hopefully she would hear the car behind her and get the fuck out of the way. But she's right in the middle, so I couldn't drive her. You can't drive around someone. That'd be fucking crazy, because what if she goes to turn and her car's right there and I fucking clip her in the face? That's not good.
You should have clipped her.
I should have. I wanted to. I didn't know what to do. But she just won't move. And I don't understand people that don't do that. That don't understand, what do I do? I don't know.
It also pisses me the fuck off when, let's say you're around 10 different people and you fucking give a big sneeze out and everyone nobody says anything. You know what? I say bless you to anybody. I can
Everyone.
hate somebody. Yeah, I will literally hate you, and if you sneeze, I'll be like, bless you. Because that's just the right thing to do. And I'm sneezing, and everyone around is just like, oh, whatever. Keep going on with their life. You know what? You're a stupid piece of shit. Like,
everyone gets one. I think you get one, though. What if you sneeze? What if you're one of those multi-sneezers?
yeah, it's just the first one.
Just the first one.
Yeah, I always look around, I throw my hand up, and I'm like, thanks, everybody. And everyone looks
Yeah.
at me like, what? I'm like, I just sneezed, and you didn't say shit.
If I'm in a restaurant and somebody a couple tables over sneezes, I'll say God bless you.
Yeah.
I'll do it. But if they're sneezing like 3-4 times, like
That's like,
or
shut
like
the
once,
fuck up.
and then I say, God bless you, and then they do it again and again. Like, I'll tell friend, like, oh my God, shut the fuck up
Yeah.
already. Like, stop it. Nobody gives a shit. Go in the bathroom. Fucking pick your nose. Do something. I
Take
don't
some
know.
fucking Claritin. Do something. Oh my God.
So 1 sneeze, God bless you. 5 sneezes,
I
shut
hate
the
you.
fuck up. I hate you. Burn in hell. Just die. Die. I hope the 6th sneeze fucking kills you. I hope you sneeze and all your entrails come out and you just flop over and fucking die.
Speaking of people who should die, how about the people who always just have to tag along with everything?
Oh my God.
They come out of left field. You're talking, like, for example...
Like a conversation,
yeah,
right?
They're sitting there listening, and they're like, oh, yeah, and then they give you... Like, they just immediately barge into the conversation. They have no regard for what you have to say. They just start talking, and you're still talking to the other person, just not even paying attention, and they keep going on. They're like, yeah, and then they get louder, and you're like... Oh, hey, welcome to the fucking conversation, douchebag. Like,
They barge in and they add nothing. Like, they just run in there like, oh, you're talking? And I have nothing to say good about it.
Yeah.
Like, they have no idea what they're talking. Then they just go in. Like, with you and me. Like, if we were, we were talking, oh, let's start a business. Oh, we should fucking open a deli over there. We both work at a restaurant, Like, oh, maybe we should open a restaurant. So, oh yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, that's fine. Like, oh, we could sell fucking sandwiches and hot dogs. Shit. Like, I wouldn't share a hot dog with you. I'd let alone share a business with you or one that sells hot dogs. Like, I wouldn't open a hot dog cart with you. You're like, oh, this is my half of the hot dog. Oh, I want the one with more chili on it. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're not getting in on this conversation. You weren't here from the beginning, so stop jumping in at the middle and pretending like you know what you're talking about. Or the people that just sit there and listen to your conversation.
Stare into your soul.
Stare into your... Just stare through
you know
your
who you
soul.
are. You know who you are.
It creeps me out more than anything when people just jump in and you're talking about something and they think they understand it. And I don't know what it is. If it's like a pathological need for attention or for want. I mean, clearly we both have a pathological need for attention because we're doing a podcast.
Which nobody listens to.
Which no one listens. No, we got a lot of views last week. We have
reasonable, more than I thought.
Yeah.
But people need to understand that it's not the right thing to do to jump into a conversation. Oh, what's up? You guys got a loan? Yeah, I'll be the manager. Like, no, you're supposed to ask somebody to do something for you. Hey, man, do you want to be a part of this? You don't just incorporate what you think is right. Oh, yeah, we should do this. We should do it this way. Yeah. Excuse me? Who the fuck are you, guy?
Oh, I know. Like, people come into the restaurant. I love when people do this. For some reason, everybody thinks they know how to own, operate, and run a restaurant. Like, I love those customers that will come in and be like, oh, you guys should do this. You guys should make a pizza that, like, has this on it. And, oh, you know what? You guys should put a sign out front that, like, tells your specials. Like, no, why don't you go down the street, open your own restaurant, and you can fucking do that.
Meanwhile, what they really fucking do is they go to their car, shoot up some dope, and all of a sudden they think they're the smartest person in the world. Like, look at you right now. You're falling asleep talking to me. And no offense to people who do drugs. It's fucking bad for you. I don't do drugs. I don't know anything. I know people who do drugs. I'm not going to say anything. But, like, just because you're, like, high and you think you're smart, it doesn't mean that I can't care what you have to fucking say.
Dude, the high rambling is so ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, the next day you talk to, you're like, oh, remember when you're saying that? They're like, what are you talking about? I don't remember. Yeah, because you're on fucking dope. So shut your mouth.
Ocean County's bad. Where we live is really bad with drugs. And I don't want to get into it in this episode because we could go forever about drugs.
How fucking bad
clearly,
drugs are.
me and Nick are a complete 180 on our drug experiences and past. And I don't want to get into it in this episode because, like I said, I could go for an hour and a half about drug experiences and stories and things. And maybe next episode we'll talk about that.
Hey, tune in next week.
Yeah, tune in next week and we'll elaborate more on that. I just really want to say that I appreciate everybody that listens to us. The first episode and the second episode. We really have no reason to do this unless you're going to listen. So, we can listen to it all we want and pat ourselves on the back. But it's really you listening to it. So we urge you to share this with the people you know and send out the link as much as you can.
Email us.
Email us at the Brahdcast, TheBrahdcast at yahoo.com. And we just want to really just appreciate you listening to us.
Yeah, and we're not being vaginas here. We really do appreciate it. So give us a listen, tell your friends, and have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see you guys next week, all right?
Adios.